body and soul, Sir Knight.
All the best, Catherine.
Will help you
You
forget
too.
your troubles for a while.
Praise the Lord.
Good day.
Good boy.
I'm here.
So I see. But haven't you got anything to do?
I'm here.
So I see. Haven't you?
Make me beg. I need to take care of you.
Good day. You're always welcome here, good sir.
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
All right. But you could have warned me.
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
I have, yeah, but... it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon. and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're gonna move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here.
So what do you...
Information. When are the Praggers gonna take the cannon?
That's what you're supposed to find out. But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone.
Where's the cannon?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have... They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let you... And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder.
And you think it's in the store?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it.
Do you know anything about...
Not much. I've heard they call it the finger...
Who's in charge?
That's a pretty complicated question. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what... The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Praggers, led by Dietrich Katz.
What is this
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan. I've met him a couple of times.
Who's this
He's in charge of He's a nobleman, but they say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund, watch out for him. You know how it is.
This Katz.
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact.
That Horison who nearly...
Calm down.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see Katz. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's Katz's right-hand man.
And once I've joined them...
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to...
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Do you know anything else about the Praggers that might...
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. That's all I know. They drink.
What's it like here?
Not really. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praggers there. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that...
Is there anything I should...
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Although...
Although what?
There's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were Be careful.
That's all I need.
Get out of the water, then. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely.
As long...
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me.
Like I'm invisible or something.
You said you need...
I do. Someone's been... I haven't actually seen anyone.
What did you...
The other night, I was woken up by a man's voice.
Do you think someone's found...
Judging by the mumbling. But you never know what a creep like him might notice.
Did you understand?
Not a word.
What did it sound like?
Hungarian. You can't mistake.
Has anything else?
No,
A shoe?
that's just what's... If both went missing, I just think someone stole them. Yuck.
When did all this happen?
About 2 days ago. I haven't slept a wink since.
Let's hope it's nothing serious.
What do you plan to do?
Well, if he really did steal your shoe,
That's not a bad idea.
you've got the other shoe, don't you? You can't walk around with one shoe on anyway.
It's not Matt I'm worried about.
I could explain to him that a woman like...
I suppose.
All right.
Thank you.
Here, Matt. Search.
Good day to you, sir. Good thing you're here.
Hey, it's you! That fella from Nebach! I don't believe it! Well, come here, before I call the guard!
Tell me, what...
It's you!
What?
How's it possible?
Did you hear what I said?
We killed you!
Oh, what the hell are you talking...
Everything blown, people screaming. There's...
Damn. Now, listen, you man.
Have you been past the smithy? You've got coin. I can't get away. I can't sleep.
What am I supposed to pay? If I was you...
No, don't...
Search.
What is it, boy? Is this where the shoe thief lives? That's Catherine's. So this is where the cumin who won't leave her alone lives. So it's you. You're the cumin that keep...
Move on.
What are you on about? Bathhouse. Das bad.
Again?
She's scared. Sakra. It's like talking to... Ah! Help! Huh? Bathhouse woman? Afraid...
Yvonne! Fehlt nicht, amor.
See how easily we came to an agreement? I found the Cuman who was stalking you.
Ah, thank God.
I just told him a woman like you wouldn't waste her...
And he understood. And what about my...
Here they are.
Thank God for that. And Henry?
What?
Thank you. You're a...
But sir, that's what you said last time. And the time before that. And now I ain't no material to forge anything for you.
How dare you speak to me like that, you louse? Have you forgotten who's in charge here? I know full well you rob our soldiers here. You get them to pay for repairs you never do.
But that's not true.
Then you're a right idiot, and I'm not surprised you don't have a groschen. You'll make me new horseshoes, or I'll deal with you.
Greetings.
You do not know who I am? Have you just...
Nothing.
You and half the camp. I don't have time.
Sorry.
Then do not...
Aferibe. Amira Craigie stop. Amiras, the hulo yellow.
Christ almighty.
Here...
It's just that you look...
Muscular?
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting...
I know very well what you meant. I have... Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian Kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked...
Tell me then, how the people...
But I thought that was...
So you see, Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician.
my name is Henry.
Welcome then.
You said you were...
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there, to the court of Sultan Bayezid of the Osmans. Until I ended up at the court of...
And how do you like...
Do you want to hear the truth?
The truth?
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing... But there is still time.
Where is this man?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver. Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobly...
Well, it's not all that bad here.
I admit that there are some things I envy you for.
how did you come to be...
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship. Though you must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. But the Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him.
So why didn't you...
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take me away with...
What Sigismund...
I would also like to know that, my friend. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages. He did not even make me his personal physician.
It's reckless to speak about Sigurd.
I do not think so, my friend.
Where is Ven...
You do not know, my friend? Remember that learning is like a garden. Venice is an incredible city that floats on. People from all over the world go there to trade. I helped. If only you could have seen their procession stretch from the port to the city center. And they had... But I did not stay long. I, who was a
What is Mecca like?
mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long. I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend.
You were in Granada.
Go west from here until you reach the sea. Then south to... But I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra Palace is forbidden to... It is a pity in any case. Such a beaut...
Blood?
Yes. Sultan Mohammed must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on... Let others cut off heads.
You have a kind master, eh? Much?
A dagger next to his bed. Seems nobody can relax for a moment here.
Look what I have for you.
Get away from that lock! What are you doing?
May God give you health, sir.
Greetings. Greetings to you too.
Boy.
Fucking wash. I'm fucking tired, and on top of that, fucking hungry.
There's food in the kitchen.
Good day to you.
Are you the one they call...
I'm only Crow to good friends. Which group do you...
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope...
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan. Let's go and ask Gros... Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
I'm the best warrior far and wide. Give me any weapon, and I'll show you what I can do with it.
That's all very well, but it don't knock me on my arse. It's what's expected from a soldier, isn't it? Is there anything else you can do?
I could spy for you. I know how to get into all kinds of places without being seen.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But we don't do espionage. There's other people in the camp for that.
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
Ugh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me. You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
All right. I'm interested in those devilish weapons you have. One good shot can cut down a whole charge of heavy cavalry, I've heard.
That's going a bit far. But its shots are deadly, that's true.
Well, I'd love to learn how to operate something like that. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir. And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. It's hard to believe when he never shuts up, but he said he's good at creeping about unnoticed. Someone like that could come in useful.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
Well, that depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger yet, and he already wants his pay.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago. Christ knows where they might be now.
Do you think someone am?
It's possible.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. There's a very important charter in it.
What if there's more than one charter?
Nothing a yokel like. If there's more than one.
And what should I do when I...
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury them.
What, take down 7 men by my...
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right, then.
All right, I think I understand.
Wait, damn it. You don't... Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now?
Go ahead.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke. He's been in the infirmary since then. But you can stop by. Maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Moose.
That's about it, then.
Don't worry, sir. You can rely...
Hergott, lad. You're pretty sure of you.
A bit.
Isn't he? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without us having to torch enough. Now go. And don't get yourself...
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to find the soldier.
Yes. He's lying over there and will remain lying for...
But I need to talk to...
Then, when he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota.
Isn't there anything we can do? What if we brew something with mint?
That is not such a bad idea, Henry. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called Cockrell Potion. It will not, but it must be very strong. Not...
Hold on.
And is it a strong enough?
We'll soon...
Very well, friend.
I better wait a while before...
What? Someone stole it! Shit! I wonder if anything's missing. I'd better look at my chests.
Better wait a while.
You have a kind... Master, eh, Doggy?
Someone must have stolen it. Hey, where'd it go?
Careful.
All right. What? Mishek? Christ! Can you hear? Mishek, wake up! Oh, fuck!
Can't find it.
Hold on.
You silly doggy.
May God give you health, sir.
At your service, sir.
At your service, sir.
Commander Katz sent me. I'm supposed to...
Yes. He's lying over there.
But I need to talk...
Then, when he was brought here, he was mumbling.
Isn't there anything we can do? Can't you just give him some herb that will wake...
A physician. Not one can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. But it must be very...
Hold on.
And is it a strong... Very well, friend.
One of us. There must be some clues that'll lead me to the murderer.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Well, I won't find anything else here. Fuck it.
Better wait a while.
He was a good man. Such a shame. We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it? He was a good man. Shouldn't someone be here? Such a shame. Maybe he went that way. We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it? Spend all day looking here. To hell with it. He was a good man. Such a shame. We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it? He was a good man. Such a shame. We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it?
Vai di fuoco così, poi neglato.
I should have boiled that valerian longer.
He was a good man. Such a shame. a good man. Such a shame. We'll all end up in the grave one day. Is it all worth it? Now it's fucking personal. We have to get to the bottom of this. Suck. This isn't good.
What if I was supposed to distill it? That belladonna shouldn't have been boiled on such a high flame. All right. We'll see if I brewed it properly.
Whoa, what's happening? Where am I?
Calm down, Misha.
Like I was... Wait.
No, we don't have time for introductions.
Oh,
The document you were carrying...
I've no idea. Cats didn't tell us anything, and I can't read.
What actually happened?
We were riding to settle. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with some value. Carell and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a run, so they jumped me.
So it was your friends who...
I told them I wouldn't rat on them. Francex pounced on me and stuck a knife in my belly. But all I can remember is running somewhere.
I need to know where the rest of the men who were riding with you to Sedlets.
I'm not sure. We talked about Listen, will I be... I don't feel...
The brew is wearing off. No, you're not gonna die. But you won't be...
Rest. Yes, I should. Get my strength back.
Brave one day. Is it all worth it? Hey, what now is fucking person?
God be with you. Keep the peace and we'll stay friends.
Greetings.
I heard you have some...
That I do. How important is it?
Let's just say I sometimes get a little...
Very good. Let's cut to the... I need you to bring me something. Interested?
Fine. What's involved?
As I said,
Yeah, I understand that.
Basan, one of the cumin dogs around here. He got it as ransom for some knight he took captive during... You yourself must admit that such a weapon has no... Now if I...
But humans aren't...
What are you saying?
I'm telling you. They're Christians, just like you.
You think I And that doesn't change anything anyway.
So what, do you need a black...
You know, I'd hate for Basan to notice his sword is... But if you could get a good look at it...
A replica?
Of course. Made of... Basan won't notice the difference.
Where can I find...
Here in the camp. We'll go to the tournament enclosure. And on the left, behind...
That sounds fair.
That may be. But you don't... watch out... It was good to see you, my friend.
Now, it's nothing too bad.
The provisioning units only supply us with flour, onions, and beans.
Greetings, my...
I'll have a look at... I'd like to do something about...
Well, I suppose...
Here?
Well, great! Happy to be of service. Take care, sir.
My respects.
I'm supposed to report...
Finally! They sent me someone who isn't wet.
What's this about?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the local.
Where do you want to get this?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while. I reckon they can't wait to see us.
Won't the people...
They will, but fuck all good it'll do them.
And what if something goes...
That'll only happen if we take our eye.
Who's coming?
Me, and they usually send some humans along because...
That's not much.
And that's why you could... Don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything ready.
I don't need to hear any...
I'm glad to hear it. Come back tomorrow. The sooner...
You're looking at the Prague Regiment's newest...
I was wondering why I had a sudden urge. I'll tell Zizka and the others to get ready for the ambush.
Kat said some soldiers of his have gone missing. They had with the...
So what are you doing here? I'm getting fed up with...
What's your conversations?
This way's no good. I'll have to go around. Here, Mutt! A wagon in the Prague colours. This must be the missing soldiers. reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find a painted chest with the charter, and then make myself scarce.
Who's there? Huh? Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear your barking. Such a naughty dog.
It's a trap!
You fucker! Get him, lad!
Take that! I'll rip your ass open! Show what you're... No!
You bastard! A death for a death! Slice him up! This will be quick! No, you don't!
I've been waiting!
You! You can't stand up to this! Let's see what you're made of. I surrender!
Ka!
Whoa!
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself.
If anything, we'll say we're training.
Wait, something's missing here. It's clear as day. Someone must have stolen it.
You really won't have anything to do.
I've come about that charter you're looking for.
Have you got it?
Yes.
By Christ, Henry. All them men couldn't find it, and you just come strolling in. And the soldiers who were taking it to Sedlitz, did you find them as well?
Aye. But they weren't planning to go to Sedlitz. They deserted, and were hiding out in the sawmill near Lahota.
Horsens. Where are they now? What did you do with them?
I took care of them. They got what they deserved.
Well, he might look like a stripling, but he's anything but. Nice work. That's your mission accomplished, then. You're one of us from now on. Here, take our... And you know what? I think you should get paid right now. And a bit extra.
So we can move out from the camp at last?
First things first. You know the first thing every real soul... He gets... Musa, did you hear that? Henry here found us that stupid document.
And he dealt with the traitors. Perhaps even too well for my taste.
Let them rot in hell, the Horsens.
And what now? Will you head out for Sedlitz?
The sooner the better. Don't tell me you'll miss me.
It is just that you have not finished telling me the story of George and the dragon.
Really? All right, but telling a story like that needs a proper drink first. You too, Henry. Drink!
As you command, sir. To the Praggers.
Long live the Praggers! At last I don't have to drink alone. Moose is not much of a drinking companion, see?
Alcohol and gambling may have their uses, but they are also sinful. And much more sinful than beneficial. I mean, look at yourself. A man should have 4 humors in his body. But you have replaced them all with alcohol.
You're no saint yourself. I've heard from the bathhouse wenches how you can't take your eyes off them.
Every creature is beautiful and noble. For Allah created them thus. I'm just admiring his work.
You've got a way with words, I'll give you that. All the more reason I don't understand why you don't drink and play dice.
I simply do not want to.
But I fucking do. So come on, Henry. You'll play with me at least.
Nah, why not? Let's have a game.
That's the spirit. You're a man after my own heart.
Careful, friend. Winning money of...
We'll see whose side luck is on today. That'll do me. Roll. These ones here. Aye, that'll do. Like this. That's enough for me. Mother of shit!
Glory to the victors, honor to the defeated.
You bet I... Now for a drink. And so St. George hops on his white steed, and he rides to the lake, where he sees a huge mountain with a cave at the bottom. Stench of sulfur, it's wafting from it. And so he shouts at the top of his lungs into the cave and says, "Come out, dragon! I challenge you to a fight!" And so, all of a sudden, the mountain moves, and massive dragon looks down at George and says, "Sir Knight, I accept your challenge, but why the fuck are you shouting up my arse?" I love that, sir. Up his arse.
Sir, you have to come with me quickly. The surgeon too.
Can't you see we're in the middle of serious debate?
No, please, come quickly, before it's too late.
What's going on?
This is Chatan. He leads the Cumans.
He has been stabbed. Tuts Bazeni, kitchen alto est.
Who did it?
We will not get anything out of him in this state. We must get him to the infirmary before he bleeds to death.
Will someone please explain to me what the fuck is going on here?
They said they just found him like this.
These two, they were on guard in the tower, and out of the blue they heard a scream.
When his men find out about this, we'll be lucky to not end up in the same position as him.
to move him quickly. He's in plain sight here.
Quick, before it's too late.
I'll help you with him. You two. Go to the gate. Don't let anyone in. You got it? What are your orders, Lord of Burmlaka?
What do you think? Catch the...
Well, that never would have occurred to me.
Don't make me mad. If your men had done their sentry duty...
I'll deal with Aldebert and Radovan, don't you worry. But now we have...
All right. You search this...
Right now? What good can...
Do what I said and don't concern yourself with me.
Fine. Got it. So, Henry stands at death's door. Musa is up to his elbows in his guts. Grosov won't do a fucking thing. And I'm pissed. I'd like to hear any...
But we have to tell someone. Let's leave for said...
Have you lost? If Sigismund finds out what happened, he'll throw us to that Kuman rabble in the hope they won't... We're gonna have to sort this out. Being a commander here is... soldiering was different. You know what, soldier?
Hold on.
No, not till I... Fucking and drinking until they're all slaughtered.
And lo and behold,
Sigismund wants...
where might this trail of blood lead to?
Sing, my friends, soon we'll be gutted like piggies.
Yeah, Catherine was right. I'll never get such a massive cannon out of here. I have to get Cats to move it out of the camp somehow.
What are you doing here? It hasn't been safe around here as of late.
I'm not doing anything. Was it you who found...
I
need to ask you...
I don't know nothing.
You really didn't see anything? You're standing there on the tower, and you...
Are you deaf? I told you...
No, I believe you. But that only tells me you weren't...
Well,
What's possible?
it's possible we...
Oh, Christ.
No! We might have just shut one eye for a moment, but we'd have noticed if anything happened there. But before Chetan started yelling, it was all...
What did you do when you found...
It all happened so fast. Before...
Crow?
Aye. He heard the racket and came to see what was going on. If it wasn't for him, Chetan would have bled to death there.
There were two of you on guard duty.
Him. The best in the whole camp. Always happy to listen to what I have to say, and that's plenty. The things I've seen since we left Prague. I'd never have dreamt of some of the things I've seen in this...
How did you find...
We heard yelling, so we went, and there was Chetan, crawling in pool of the blood and...
As far as I know, there were two of you on guard.
Him? God's teeth. He's the most annoying bloke.
Anyone can be a bit of a twat.
But he out-twats them. He never stops banging on about the most run-of-the-mill things. I try to tell him I'm not fucking interested. Between you and me, it's quite a relief that this...
How did you find...
I remember we heard someone yelling. So we ran down to the...
So this is where Chertan lives. That's one serious lock. There must be something important inside. Chertan money. Sakra. Well, well. So the watchmen were boozing instead of watching. Oh, there's powder all over the place. One spark and the whole store would be blown sky high. Are the soldiers really so lax? Or could there be more to it than that? Right.
Did you find...
The guards back there on the tower drink.
Pigs? Don't they know? I'll punish them. Let's hope Chertan can tell us something. Come.
Where the fuck have you been all this time? While you lot have been playing with...
What? Moose?
That fucking sawbone of yours finished him off, more like. He took one of his pagan potions and poured...
What the hell are you talking?
That's what I'd like to... Can someone explain?
Chetan's dead. Not from his wounds. He was poisoned, but he could not be more wrong.
How dare you, you
Calm down, sir.
When Chetan was brought here, he was bleeding heavily. Then I gave him some wine to prepare him for treatment. But what was not usual was that he...
I'd bet it was the wine that killed him. There's lots of poisons you could add to it, and nobody would notice.
You are probably...
How come you even have wine here? You keep...
As I said, I give it to wounded men to ease their pain and for... It is not all that common in my country. But I follow the teachings of the greats. I tried other alcohol as well. But drinking mead makes my patients worse. And if I give...
That's enough! Keep an eye on this fiend.
Wait, sir. I have no idea what happened here. But Chertan was stabbed first, wasn't he? And Musa...
So, he's in...
With one of the half-wits?
Are you sure you're not...
I beg your...
Don't try that on me. I know...
I will happily take an oath. I may not be a noble...
There's no way Musa is to blame. Even if he wanted to...
The lad's right.
Might I...
You can be glad you're not...
Please, sir. Give me some time, and I will bring... We won't leave this place until we clear...
So I'm supposed to let a murderer go and put up with you in my camp meanwhile...
But, sir...
Silence! Musa will remain under guard in his tent. He will not speak to anyone until... And my advice to you two is to sit on your asses and twiddle your thumbs. If word gets out that Chertan's been done in, things will...
Where do you think you're going, Henry? And talk.
Well, sir, I may not understand what all the...
I'm glad we see... That's what I'd like to know. We have to find the real murderer as quickly as possible.
What is this royal justice?
He's a crown official who makes sure the law's enforced in this land. His people catch and try all sorts. Sigismund may not have appointed one yet, but I've heard he's put Steber of Stevers in charge of this kind of thing. And if that's true, and Gorzov brings him here...
Who is this?
A real big cheese, lad. He owns half of up. You don't get that kind of wealth, but...
You really don't have any...
How could I?
But Grozov has him...
And there's no way I can... But you...
Me?
Who else? I need help. Someone I can trust. You have to get rid of the guard somehow.
All right.
Good idea. Grozov's men are...
How much time do we have for this invest?
2 days at most, I'd say. And Henry.
there's something I need your...
Oh, what a surprise.
There's a guard posted outside Moose's tent.
That I could use my... So you rid me of one pig just to love...
I wouldn't...
All right, then. I'll try and lure him to the bath. I hope he won't... Good day, soldier boy. What are you standing around here for?
I'm on guard.
My word. What are you guarding?
That's a secret.
Oh, good lord. You must be very important. Wouldn't you like me to give you a nice bath?
Well, I can't deny I've been standing here for quite a while. I stink like a pig's ass.
Oh no, that's your manly fragrance. Oh, shall we go then?
Henry?
Nah, to hell with Grozov. Katz believes you didn't do it. We have to clear your name somehow.
I truly appreciate that. Tinge Sireyem.
What?
It is a proverb from my country.
Well, we'll straighten them all out. Don't worry. What happened when you brought...
I already told you everything. We laid him on the table. Then I gave him some wine to drink. Soon after.
And what happened next?
Then the noble lord of Borumlaka.
Did Chertan say anything?
He tried to, but my Hungarian is not as good as I...
What about that wine?
Lord Grozov poured it away in anger before you arrived.
He poured it away?
With evidence that here in Bohemia you will drink. It smelt and looked the same. As always, perhaps it...
Where was the wine from?
A bathhouse maid brought it to me along with my clean laundry. Catherine.
Catherine?
Absolutely. But I doubt that she was mixed up in this. The wine must have been poisoned.
All right. But what?
I have done some thinking about that. The best thing would be to investigate the poison. Every poison has different effects. If we discover what poison was used on Chertan...
How can we identify?
That is not hard. I examined the dead body. That is...
And could I help you? I may not be as learned as you, but I do know how much herb Paris...
Excellent, my friend. Maybe we can manage this together. The first thing to do is to go to Chertan's corpse and examine it thoroughly. You must remember everything that looks... In the infirmary, you'll find a chest. Take from it my almanac of poisons and compare what you saw with the sim... You can read.
Aye.
Excellent. The chest is locked.
You have a whole book just...
I bought it on my way here. In what... But please, do not mention it.
Right. Who do you think?
I have no idea. Who do you think?
But what about the two guards who found you?
Aldebert and Radovan?
What about Steve?
And he carried Chertan to the infirmary with me. It might seem so at first glance. Most of the people in the camp respect...
I heard so.
I have heard the same.
Well?
And I would bet that it was one... And because it cannot be you, me, or Katz. That leaves Grozov, Stephen. Someone should question them all. Maybe their state...
Well,
I am very grateful.
What if we forgot about finding the murderer? You'd be long gone before Gross...
Thank you for the offer. But look at me. And even if I did get away by some miracle...
I can't see any... I suppose the murderers are... Ah, he coughed up some blood, all right. But why would someone kill him in the most heavily guarded part of... Several stab wounds in the belly. The murderer definitely knew what he was doing. Almost everything is covered. I can't see anything ripped or sliced off. Whoever killed him... He looks horribly rigid and contorted. Nothing strange here except the stiffness and broken... And what's this here? Something that looks like warts. Completely... Oh, Christ. I've heard it happens to the dead, but that'll have to do. He threw up on himself. He had spasms. He shot himself. Warts or lesions on his hands, as red as a poppy. I mustn't forget anything. Right, that's that. I should tell Musa what I've learned. I read that book of yours.
What do you mean? You...
The potion is called Kiss of Death. It causes vomiting, cramps, boils, and rapid death.
This name means nothing to me. I suppose I did not get that far in the book. But if you think the symptoms are the same, I will believe you. Are you sure it was that poison? Were there not more in the book?
Absolutely certain. The murderer couldn't have used anything else.
All right. I have no choice but to believe you. Now, we can only hope that the murderer has not had time to get rid of the evidence.
I better start searching fast, hadn't I? You said that the suspects are Grozav, Crow, and the 2 guards. This won't take long.
Wait a moment. There is something I must tell you.
Of course. Go on.
First, you should know that I am grateful for what you are doing. Were it not for your investigation, I probably would not be standing here. But I cannot stop thinking about how brilliantly you dealt with Mishek. Why would someone with your abilities want to enlist? I do not suspect you of Tertan's murder, of course. Do not worry. It is all strange, though. People have just been sitting around for months here. And all of a sudden you turn up, and everything is turned upside down.
Well, that's a good thing, isn't it?
Tell me the truth, my friend. Who are you? Really?
I don't know what you're talking about. Is this some kind of loyalty test or something? I'm just doing what I'm told to do. Is there something wrong with that?
I have more important things to do than to try to trick you. I am asking you sincerely, as a friend. Who are you?
All right. I'll try to...
I knew it! I could tell...
You're pleased?
It was not my first choice.
How did you come to...
That is a long story. Although the Osmans are not that welcoming, but soon after, we found ourselves at... Luckily, that is, luckily for me. And I managed to persuade the Sultan to send me to Hungary. I am sure you understand that I did not want to wait for... But let us just say that King Sigismund, instead of making me his counselor...
Well, you could go elsewhere if you don't like it here.
I am grateful to you, my friend. But I must refuse because I am a total coward. I would be very happy to get away from here, and perhaps... So I think it will be best.
You know nothing. I know.
In this conversation...
I better go and search.
Good luck.
For pain, exhaustion, fever, all healing remedies. I wouldn't mind a piece of that.
We'll all end up in... one day. Is it all worth it?
Beautiful, but empty. No poison. There's nothing here. Moose is definitely not to blame. he's the camp commander, but it looks like a pauper lives here. I reckon Grozov's fallen on hard times. Grozov doesn't strike me as a keen reader.
Stand up, would you?
Excuse me.
At least he hasn't had to sell his armor to buy booze yet. How could anyone drink all this? Oh, that's valerian, I believe. It helps relieve pain, but it's also used to make Dollmaker potion. But Chertan was poisoned with Kiss of Death. Or was he?
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
Oak. And dry as a bone. The water smells of flowers of some kind. Like roses? Where the hell did a common soldier get so much money? Something stinks here. Nails. Is Crow planning on building a cottage instead of a tent? But they're covered in some kind of dirt. Hold on. Nails, rosewater, oak bark. They're all used to brew Kiss of Death. Just a broom. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, I doubt that pair of drunks could have killed Chertan even if they wanted to. Ugh, stinks of vomit.
You shouldn't be walking around by yourself. All things happen to you.
careful. It's not safe.
Right. I found out all I could.
My word, you're bristling with confidence. We still have some time, so calm down, or you'll give yourself a fit. In the meantime, I'll go and get everything ready.
Well then, gentlemen. I understood from your letter roughly what happened, and I trust we can settle the matter quickly and quietly. But before we get started, I have to say you've disappointed me, Sir Grosov. King Sigismund placed his trust in you, but you don't seem to be up to the task.
That's not true. I took a few tattered tents and turned them into a proper military camp. Everything here is as it should be.
Only your soldiers seem to die from time to time, eh?
There are always problems, but as you can see, I can deal with them. We caught Musa of Mali in the act. You just need to pronounce judgment.
Musa is innocent.
Christ, Henry, be quiet.
And who might you be?
That is Henry, sir. One of my best soldiers. He just doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut.
Let him speak, then. I'm sure he has something very important to tell us. Tell me, lad, why is Musa innocent, in your opinion?
Sir, people don't murder each other for no reason. You can ask everyone in the camp. Musa never had any quarrel with Chertan.
But if it wasn't Musa, who did kill Chertan?
Chertan was killed by our corporal, Stephen, known as Crow.
What?
Me? Fucking hell, Henry.
Crow? That one with the mustache?
That's right, sir. He's Katz's right-hand man. I bet they're both mixed up in it.
Nobody asked for your opinion, but I am eager to hear yours, lad. And start at the beginning. What happened that night by the powder store, by your reckoning?
Crow broke in and was going to set fire to it. But Chertan caught him in the act.
Set fire to it?
There was powder scattered all over the storeroom floor. Crow scattered the powder, but then he had to flee.
Anyone could have done that. Is that the best you can do?
Stop all listening to peasants like you two is what happened next. You carried Chertan to the infirmary? Isn't that right, Sir Musa?
Yes, sir. There, I gave him wine to drink, and I prepared to stitch his wounds, but he died before I could.
It seems someone poisoned the poor fella.
Crow definitely poisoned the wine. Maybe Musa turned his back, and at that moment, he poured it into the goblet.
What do you think of that, Sir Musa?
It is not impossible. I had to go and get clean bandages and water to wash the wounds.
You're not going to take this seriously, are you? Ha! Even if that happened to be true, where would I have got the poison?
You brewed it yourself. I found rosewater, nails, and oak bark in your tent. Stuff used to brew a poison called Kiss of Death. And that's exactly what was used to kill Chertan, sir.
You fucker! I don't have any of those things!
That's enough! I've heard all I need to know. Cats, I hereby convict that corporal of yours for murder.
What?
Sir Grossoff, have a gallows erected.
Leave me alone!
Don't make this harder than it need be. We could have you tortured, too.
You whoresons! Just try and catch me! You're mine!
Come on, then!
Well, Lord Steverit, I'd say we've cleared everything up.
True. Get rid of the body outside the camp. He doesn't deserve to be buried with soldiers who fell for the king. And I apologize to you, Sir Musa, for all this unpleasantness.
My head will remain on my shoulders. That is the main thing.
You needn't have been afraid of that. Your sort get hanged. It's a waste of a blade.
I wouldn't laugh so much if I were you. You aren't up to running the camp. Under these circumstances, I can't let you remain here unsupervised.
What? I didn't do anything.
Exactly. And look where your inaction brought us. I will take command for the moment.
You can't do that.
Indeed, I can. And much more besides. I will live in the royal tent. I'm sure cats will be happy to leave it to me.
It's all yours. We won't be staying much longer anyway, will we, Henry?
As you command, sir.
Then I do command, soldier. Go and pack.
Have I got time to stop by the baths? There's something I need to sort out there.
All right, but hurry. I don't intend to make the journey in the dark just because you want to dip your wick one last time. Excuse me.
Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold, while their
Good to see you. Great.
It's happening. The Praggers are leaving for Sedlets.
At last, I won't have to wash the humans' asses anymore.
Tell Zizka everything, so they're ready for the ambush.
I will. But be careful once it all starts. I wouldn't want Dry Devil blowing your brains out by mistake.
My goodness, sir. You look like
the way, should I prepare the infirmary?
What for? I'd rather you found someone who will get rid of that body.
I'll take care of it. Just give me a moment to get my breath back. Not so young anymore, you know?
I could brew for you a reviving tonic. If
All right, I'm ready. We can get out of here.
The sooner the better. Deserters, traitors, murders. I'm getting too old for all this. I still can't believe that Kyle betrayed us. Why the fuck didn't I notice anything earlier?
Nah, don't worry about it. He was one wily bastard.
In any case, the company's missing a corporal now. You may be new, but you've been a real help to me. Say yes!
It'll be an honor.
You can stick the sir. Well, let's leave it be now. Otherwise we won't get... Right, Corporal. Order the men to get onto the wagons.
Aye, sir.
Said let's await!
So the devil jumps in from behind a tree. But Pa, who's already got his blood up, just grabs him by the horns, wrestles him to the ground, and then starts giving birth to such a hiding. The fur is flying off. Wait, fellas. After Pa was done with it.
Price your foot back, you bastard!
Quickly! Let him live! Fucking hazard! You fucker!
Take that fucker! Oh! Nice hit!
Is your blindfold?
You can't get away from me like a stuck pig! Bleeding like a stuck pig! Nice strike!
He's got no chance alone. Bullseye!
Once more! We can go home!
Gott sei Dank!
It's done.
What's the matter?
It just doesn't seem right. What we did to those...
Not people. Trust me, you'll sleep a lot. By the way, Brabant has already brought up his promised
What are they like?
Well...
Yeah, the sooner we make ourselves...
To the task, then.
Seems like we poked a hornet's nest with that ambush, eh?
We did. And that means the Devil's Den won't be safe much longer.
Another reason not to stick around there and attack Malish.
Well, we're in luck. Ada's just returned from a scouting mission, and he says von Burkov's at the castle.
And what about Brabant's men? You were saying you don't like the look of them.
I just don't trust them somehow. But I'll admit that Frenchman surprised me.
We'll see how they fare.
Indeed we will. Get ready, and then we'll plan what...
So, mon ami, are you... ready to go and capture le seigneur von Berghoff?
God be with you, neighbor.
You silly doggy.
Morning. Have a good day.
What is it? Do you need something?
You coming with us to...
And what would I do?
What's wrong?
Am I supposed to be happy? Why do I even...
If you're talking about that...
Jan still thinks it'll be easy to capture von Berghoff.
What did he say?
That Otto von Berghoff has that fortress full of fresh mercenaries, armed to the teeth. My God! I should have...
We must defeat and capture...
Aye, there's always...
Look, if we succeed...
Who gives a damn...
Everyone! He'll drop...
Ha! You...
What's the matter?
Until now, we chose our foe. And for some time now, we've been getting into wilder and wilder enterprise. In the meantime, I'll wait at the foot.
One beer after another.
My God, what?
Sir, no Sabbath. My respects.
Ah, Sir Sabbath always, if he really must.